Sydney Entertainment Centre was a multi-purpose arena located in Haymarket, Sydney, Australia. It opened in May 1983, to replace Sydney Stadium, which had been demolished in 1970 to make way for the Eastern Suburbs Railway line. The centre is currently owned by the Sydney Harbour Foreshore Authority, which administers the neighbouring Darling Harbour area, and managed under a lease. It was one of Sydney's larger concert venues, licensed to accommodate over 13,000 people as a conventional theatre or 8,000 as a theatre in the round. It was the largest permanent concert venue in Sydney until 1999, when the Sydney Superdome opened at Sydney Olympic Park. The venue averaged attendances of 1 million people each year and hosted concerts, family shows, sporting events and corporate events. Demolition began in January 2016. Notable events. In December 1983, Cold Chisel played its final Last Stand concert. Elton John has played numerous concerts there over the years, including 8 dates in 1986 with an orchestra at Haymarket Arena. The latter shows were the last he performed prior to throat surgery. He has played 46 shows at the venue and was final artist to perform at the venue before its demolition in December 2015. John Farnham finished his run of a record 76 concerts at the venue over 3 decades with a farewell gig December 16, 2015. He joked he got to take home the 6-foot entrance sign to the Green Room, dubbed the Farnham Room. In 1986, Dire Straits finished its 1985-86 world tour by playing 21 consecutive shows at the venue. Also in 1986, Elton John performed the last leg of his tour de force with the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra at the venue, playing 12 shows. Part of the last show was to be made into his next album, Live in Australia, with the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra. Genesis played 9 dates at the 1986 leg of the Invisible Touch tour. Some of the songs were performed with an Australian string section. Archives 2-disc 2 holds a version of Your Own Special Way, recorded at SEC. Billy Idol performed here in September 1987 as part of the Whiplash Smile Australasian tour. David Bowie recorded his performances on 7 and 9 November 1987 from his worldwide Glass Spider tour for release on video and CD at the Entertainment Centre. On 16 and 17 November 1990, Eric Clapton 2 sold-out concerts in front of 26,500 people during his Journeyman World Tour. On the 12th of March 1994, Depeche Mode performed the last show from the Australian Exotic Tour, Summer Tour 94, as of 2015. It has been the last concert in the country. American rock band Pearl Jam played 2 nights in 1995 during the Vitalogy Tour, 3 nights during the Yield Tour and another 3 nights at the venue during the Riot Act Tour. 2 of the Beatles have performed at the venue. Paul McCartney for 3 sellout shows in March 1993, and George Harrison made a surprise appearance at a Deep Purple concert in 1984. Gloria Estefan performed on 10, 12 and 13 April 1997 for her Evolution World Tour. Mariah Carey performed on 2 and 6 February 1998 for her Butterfly World Tour, a one-off concert in January 2013, and again on the 10th of November 2014 for the Elusive Chantos show. The cream of Australian music, almost every major music act of the time, including INXS, The Angels, The Divinyls, Dragon, The Saints and Roger Waters performed 2 shows during his In the Flesh tour on 5 and 6 April 2002. Cher performed 3 shows during her Living Proof, The Farewell Tour on 3, 4 and 7 March 2005. Kylie Minogue has played 25 concerts there. She finished her On a Night Like This tour after playing 11 nights there and kicked off her Showgirl, the Homecoming tour in November 2006. On the 20th of March 2015, Minogue performed as part of her Kiss Me Once tour. Pop rock superstar PNK performed 7 shows during her 2007 I'm Not Dead tour. In 2009, with her Funhouse tour in support of the #1 album, she played a record 12 shows. She recorded her current live DVD at the SEC. It also hosted international circuses and shows, such as Disney on Ice and Hugh Jackman's The Boy from Oz. It was used annually for the School Spectacular, which features over 3,000 young performers from across NSW, as well as the Rockashtathford Challenge. Asian pop legend, God of Songs, Jackie Chung on the 1st of October 2011, as part of his Jackie Chung One Half Century World Tour. In 2011 and 2012, it played host to the Sydney Judges audition stages of the 7 Network singer search program The X Factor. In June 2013, the venue was host to 4 sold-out performances of the Andrew Lloyd Webber rock opera Jesus Christ Superstar. In December 2013, the centre was to host a Bon Jovi concert. It was the band's first show in the Sydney Entertainment Centre after many stadium concerts across Australia. In January 2014, Canadian indie rock band Arcade Fire performed the second headline show of its Reflector World Tour at the venue to a sell-out audience. On the 8th of March 2014, American pop star Bruno Mars performed at the venue in front of a sold-out crowd for his Moonshine Jungle Tour. On 12 and 13 of September 2014, American rapper Kanye West performed at the venue for his The Users Tour. On the 14th of February 2015, Laura Pausini made her first visit to Australia with the Greatest Hits World Tour. Sporting events. As a sporting venue, the SEC was best known as the home venue of the Sydney Kings, who play in the National Basketball League. Other sports such as boxing, professional wrestling, tennis and indoor motocross have also been held. Jeff Fennick won a number of boxing matches in the 1980s. In July 2011, the Ebo Cruiserweight title match between Antonio Tarver and Danny Green took place. The SEC hosted the 1991 World Netball Championships, as well as the 1994 FIBA Women's World Championship. In the 2000 Summer Olympics, the SEC was the venue for volleyball. Closure. As part of a redevelopment of the Darling Harbour precinct, the Sydney Entertainment Centre is to be demolished. The Darling Square residential development will replace the centre. Replacement facilities are currently being built closer towards the harbour surrounding the Darling Quarter and will contain a larger theatre with a seating capacity of 8,000, an exhibition centre and convention centre that is expected to be the largest in the world. The opening of the new facilities is expected in 2016. It was originally to be demolished in 2013, along with the surrounding buildings, but was granted a reprieve. The final concerts were played by Cold Chisel and Elton John on the weekend of 18-19 December 2015. Demolition began in January 2016 and will be replaced as an inner-city venue by the nearby 9,000-seat ICC Sydney Theatre, as part of a $3 billion redevelopment of Darling Harbour.